Greetings everyone, this is Adam from Funinstallers bringing you a new series that I'm just calling the History of D&D. This will be a multi-part series, so hang in there. We're just going to do little snippets at a time because there's a lot to unpack. So with that, we're just going to get started right now. So way back in 1913, famous science fiction writer H.G. Wells released a rulebook for a game called Little Wars. In case you're curious, the full title of the book was Little Wars, a game for boys from 12 years of age to 150, and for that more intelligent sort of girl who likes boys' games and books. Huh, how about that, huh? It was a set of rules for playing with toy soldiers and artillery in a hobby called Miniature Wargaming, which was huge at the time. And many of those miniatures were made of lead, often found in British nurseries. Why in British nurseries? I have no idea. But they could also be found in scale model dioramas featuring 19th century war scenes with infantry, cavalry, and artillery. These figurines, both from the nurseries and from the dioramas, would be repurposed later to play war games using the rules from the Little Wars handbook. While H.G. Wells once described Little Wars as a game of kings for players in an inferior social position, irony was that the hobbyists of the time included retired war veterans and highly educated British gentlemen. They would do constant and consistent research to depict each battle as accurately as possible. Nerds! To enhance their visual effects, however, many of those hobbyists would spend lots of time creating 3D scale models of trees, houses, hills, and forests, among others. With these homemade pieces and repurposed miniatures, hobbyists would recreate famous battles, create alternate outcomes, or just create brand new battle scenarios from the wars. As the game progressed, players would make up their own what-if scenarios with those rules of wargaming. Because the ultimate question of the time was, what would that look like? And with these 3D models, they had their answer. And this question would catch on with players throughout Britain and parts of Europe. And as H.G. Wells' popularity grew as an author, much of his work made it across the sea to the United States, including that Little Wars handbook. And then by the 1950s, wargaming became an organized American hobby. The decades to follow would be pivotal for the evolution of the game, when circulating newsletters and gaming conventions would one day inspire a man that we all know as Gary Gygax.